Hello everybody, this is Commander Strain and welcome back to Armoured Warfare. Once again we're here on the 0.19 Russian public test server and I've got some gameplay footage for you today of the M1a2 Abrams, the tier 8 main battle tank. Now I have to apologise first and foremost, this was my second game in the Abrams and I recorded this footage long before I started taking screenshots of the base vehicle stats and the base ammunition stats. So I don't have any of that information because the PTS has now been down for a little over a week. So all you're getting today is a little bit of gameplay footage, a fairly good game. You're going to get my impressions and my thoughts on the M1a2 Abrams. So here we are, it's a coastal threat map and we have a rare 15 versus 15 battle. There's a mixture of tier 6s, tier 7s and tier 8 vehicles in both teams. And, you know, the balance of actual vehicle types is fairly well split. We do have one little advantage. We have a platoon of two BMP-3Ms, but we'll have to see how they impact the game later on. Well, anyway, let's talk about the M1a2 Abrams. Now, a lot of people don't like this entire line of vehicles on the 0.18 live server, but there have been some great improvements in this patch in 0.19, Balance 2.0, or rather the first part of Balance Point 2.0. And I think a lot of people are going to come back and play these vehicles again. They are actually quite nice. Now please bear in mind this is the test server, so anything you're seeing here is subject to change. I know for a fact that MBTs at the moment have far too much mobility, and I believe there is a balance pass going over MBT mobility as we speak. So, you know, we are going to see some slight changes as we go forward into the next versions of the patch, and as we go forward hopefully soon onto the live server. But anyway, what we're doing is we're heading up north. We can see a couple of our MBTs heading up north, our Leo 2A5 and I think a couple of Leo 2A4 Evos, and we're heading up along with a T90 to try and give them some support. Our team has, though, kind of abandoned, as you see on the mini-map, the southern flank. Now, at this point in the game, I'm absolutely honest with you, I'm not looking at the mini-map down south. I'm focusing solely on getting up to assist my MBTs on this line here, because I can see already the engagement has begun, and it's not until I get to about here that I'm a little bit concerned about what's going on down south. But we still need to secure this little area first before we can go any further, so I keep pushing along. I know I've got great mobility and we are not spotted at the moment. The enemy vehicles are engaging our Leopard 2A5, this 2A4 Evo and Challenger, and we poke over. He's not even looking at us. Fire our first shot. We miss. We get spotted. T90's up with us and he's going hell for leather straighting. I think he takes a shot that was aimed really in our general direction, but he changed. And we're already 2 tanks down. But here we go, poking up again. He's going down very, very quickly. He's down to 149. We aim, straight as Cupola. 149 damage in our first kill. So now we see the base being attacked. I intend on initially pushing forward and taking a few more shots and getting some damage up here, but this is where I think we are in trouble. So I'm using the mobility that the M1a2 Abrams has, pop some smoke, and I turn the vehicle round and head back east, intending on pushing down south and trying to defend the cap circle. Now we've got an M1128 MGS and there's a T80B down there, but most of our MPTs are up in this northern area, so it is pretty much well, we're in a bit of trouble here. But we're 10 versus 10, so the game has been pulled back. Now we're 10-9, so we're 1 tank up. This is great. The upper flank area is doing really, really well, but these guys are down south and looking like they're putting a lot of pressure on our cap circle. So we're going to try and back up this T80B where we can and try and get back as quickly as we can. And this way you see the mobility of the M1a2 Abrams. We're roasting on this road, then up on this path, and this is where we decide to take a mountain goat approach. I was thinking of going right, thinking there was a vehicle up there, but then I think we've just got to get back. So we're going mountain goat here, and maybe not the best thing to do, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend this to you guys, but it got the job done, and we got down. So our T80B is still there. He's not been engaged by anything. So we decide we're going to push around slightly this way. There's a Dragoon up there. We see him. We shoot. 173 damage for our second kill. So we've been hoovering up. Well, I say hoovering up. Two kills with low damage rolls. Well, I'll take that if it helps get the win. And we're 9-4 up. So we've won this game pretty much unless they actually cap. But we want to try and get back and do some more damage. You know, you want to highlight what this vehicle can do. And then we see a Merc of a 2D. We fire on the move. We miss. Bouncer shot from him with our ERA. Now we're trying to engage the Merkava. Looking for his driver's hatch. Missed the first shot. It's a high angle. Penetrator shattered. He gets one into us. He pops smoke. And now we aim a bit more carefully. Fire. 471 damage. Then we have our Weasel Hot. Another tier 7 tank destroyer coming round at us. But I'm focused solely on this Merkava. He's on low health. We take one hit from the Weasel, a second hit, and now I know I've got about a 10 to 14 second reload. We take out the Merkava 2D with a lovely shot. The Weasel is now designating us, and we're now turning to engage him. Nice little shot in the backside. He's reloaded, fires back. So you can see missiles do impact the front of an MBT if you aim correctly. Our turret's damaged. We put a shell into him. And okay, we're down to 22 HP. We're designated, the Weasel is reloading, and we're just trying to get a shot onto him. Lovely little shot on him with a heat round. 507 damage, but he's still running away. But it's 9-1. The team has won this game convincingly. So we're just going to try and see if we can get this killing blow on the Weasel and show you that, you know, the mobility is good going over these little rocks, undulations, and grassy areas. Even this little train track area here, pushing down, looking for him. Can't see where he is. The rest of our team is closing in now, and it's just a matter of who gets him. And he gets killed, and we win. So, you know, not the most spectacular game, but a fairly enjoyable game, and I hope you enjoyed it. So let's take a look at the post-game results. I did 2,822 damage. I got 3 kills, 5 spots, and earned 3,039 base reputation. In conclusion, I really like the entire M1 line. I think the cupola damage, yes, it is a factor, but the weak spot in the driver's viewport is definitely not as apparent in 0.19. It is in 0.18. And I think you're really going to enjoy this vehicle. I hope you guys take a good look at it when 0.19 is released. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you've not done so already, don't forget to subscribe. Also, take a look at the links below and give me a follow on Twitch and Beam, and you can also check out my Patreon page. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.